Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. Julius Randle, Derrick Rose. Let's talk about it. Alright, YouTube, welcome back. Before we get into it, can y'all do me one small little favor? It ain't gonna cost you nothing, not a dime, not a penny. Only thing you're gonna get cost is some good entertainment from me, yours truly, Jan the Knicks fan. Well, I want you to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a comment and slap that notification bell, and we be okay. All right, let's get into it. Julius Randle. Honestly, we found our all-star. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's how I feel, and I know a lot of y'all out there feel the same way with me, and some of y'all may disagree. But since we got Julius Randle, our future has been bright. I mean, we have new management. It's like everything's falling in place. I don't know, maybe not this year, maybe not next year. I give it 4 years. Something great is going to happen for the New York Knicks, and it's going to be just because we have Julius Randle, and it could be that foundation right there. I know a lot of y'all seen the last night game. You seen it didn't look pretty. It didn't look pretty at all. But Julius Randle did his thing in second half. The person who kept us in the game, Derrick Rose. I'll get to my man D Rose in a minute, but let's talk about Julius Randle for 1 second, and then we get right to D Rose, and then we're gonna get out of here because we're gonna get ready for another video. I'm gonna be dropping a video about Mitchell Robinson later on, and like I said, if you hit that notification bell, you will be notified. Well, let's get into it. Like I said, Julius Randle, in my opinion, I'm gonna be honest, I think he can lead us to a championship. If we get the right pieces around him, if we just get the right pieces, and right now, the pieces we got right now that we added, we're gonna go to the second round. We might get out of the second round. I'm being honest, we might get out. We might be. I ain't gonna say we're gonna go to the championship, but this season, we might be competing in the Eastern Conference Championship. In my last video, I said, I think we can take the 3rd seed. Somebody agreed with me. And like they said, great minds think alike. Now, I know, let me be a little more modest than that. But all right, let's get back to it. But Julius Randle, like I said, he can lead us to a champ. Matter of fact, I think he can be our Moses Malone. If you're old enough, a lot of y'all know who exactly I'm talking about, 76ers. They got that championship, took him to the promised land. He didn't do it that first year. I know, y'all remember how that went, you know what I'm saying? Almost got there, but then he came back that next year. And he wasn't no flashy player. He wasn't a big time, you know what I mean? He was one of the stars of the NBA, but he wasn't one of them big time stars. You know what I mean? Like Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, back in the days. He wasn't one of them type of players. But he got that championship for the 76ers. He got that championship. And I see Julius Randle doing the same. I know y'all seen the game. 115, 113. But did you see the last 2 quarters? You know what I'm saying? Let's go from the half of the 3rd to the 4th quarters. The Knicks had to come back from 19 points. I mean, it was a collective effort. I ain't gonna leave the other guys out, but this video ain't about the other guys. But one thing did surprise me last night was our coach, Tom Thibodeau. He put my man Grimes in, and he left him in for a significant amount of time. I think the boy played 21 minutes. He didn't score. His shooting was a little off. He didn't come out and just hit them 2 threes like he did, but his defense, and this kid, that's another video. Like I said, if you hit that notification bell, you will be notified. This kid's gonna be good. All right, but let's get back to Julius Randle. All right, when Julius Randle came out of high school, Prestonwood Christian Academy, he was regarded as one of the top 5 players of his class in 2013. It was Andrew Wiggins, Jabari Parker, Aaron Gordon, and I forget the other dude. So I just named them 4 guys. In August of 2012, he won the Under Armour Award Elite 24 Dunk Contest, and the next day he was named one of the MVPs to the Elite 24 games when he scored 27 points and he led the team to a 164-point victory over the opposition. Now, y'all seen when he got drafted by LA, People ain't expecting a lot. That's why LA got him out of there. The Lakers, I don't want nobody to get mixed up with the Clippers, but the Lakers got him out of there. And you know, the Lakers wanted to get better. They seen the opposition, you know, AD, you know what I'm saying, all that, But getting Julius Randle out of there was the way how they built the way up to get into Zion Williams. That's what they did. But let's just move on from that. Let's stay with my man Julius Randle. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, this dude can get us to the championship. Kemba Walker and Evan Fournier, they combined for like 21 points, but they shot 7 for like 21. They had a decent amount. They had some points, but they sat on the bench, and that kind of worried me. But like I said, another video. This is about Julius Randle and Derrick Rose. Julius Randle with the right pieces around us, and them pieces off Evan Fournier and Kemba Walker. I'm saying they worried me, but like the coach said, they trying to fit in, and he don't want them to fit in. He want them to be themselves. They got to be themselves, and once they be themselves, everything will work their way out. And they just might be the pieces that we need. They are going to be the pieces that going to get us to the third round. I'm telling you right now, Julius Randle is the man. He's our all-star. Y'all know it. Did y'all see the game? Matter of fact, I know y'all done seen the clip. I'm showing video clips. Y'all see what he did at the end of the game. Well, anyway, let's get back to my man. Let's get to my man, Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose. Well, anyway, before I get to my man D Rose, Julius Randle, he dropped 21 points last night. But think about this. The night before, he dropped, well, not the night before, but the game before, he dropped 29 points. And even in that game, he looked shaky in the beginning. And if you think about it, that's how him and RJ Barrett play. That be kind of frustrating sometimes. They start off a little lackluster, but they heat up. But with the right pieces around us, Randle is going to, I'm telling you, Randle, Kemba Walker, Evan Fournier, because RJ Barrett had a bounce back game too, 18 points. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? He went 7 for 14. He did all right. Couple of nice dunks. Mitchell Robinson made his return. Mitchell Robinson got to get used to that weight. You see him lumbering up the field, up the court. But he got to get used to that weight, falling down like off balance, because if you go this way, the weight would say, you got to get used to that weight. You know what I'm saying? Like last night, Julius Randle did his thing. He was the hero of the game in some way, somewhat, but all the Knicks was the hero of that game because everybody chipped in their own little way, and they got us the victory. You know what I'm saying? In the last second of the game, Tom Thibodeau said, go out there, make the shot, and get the victory. Julius Randle went out there, and he did what all stars do, made the shot and got the victory. He ain't got to be he ain't got to be Kawhi Leonard. He ain't got to be LeBron James. He ain't got to be Stephon Curry. He got to be Julius Randle. That's all he got to be is Julius Randle, and he will get us to where we need, because people slept on him and they sleeping on him, and Lakers is like, oh, only if we'd have kept him and add around him. I know they're happy with what they got over there. You know what I'm saying? They're happy with that aging team, and I'm not sleeping on the Lakers. Trust me, I'm not sleeping on the Lakers at all. Coming out the West, I got the Lakers coming out the West. I'm just letting everybody right know. We can go back to the tape. I think the Lakers coming out the West. As for the East, I cover my face because I know if I say some things, people who not Knicks fans gonna think it's blasphemy, but I think the Knicks got a chance. We're gonna see how it go through the season, but let's get to Derrick Rose. All right, let's get to Derrick Rose. All right. Derrick Rose. All right, I'm starting off all like some narrative, but anyway, Derrick Rose, he was like he was going back to the future, like he was, what's my man name starring that movie? I can't even think of it. It was something Fox, but he looked like Back to the Future, where he was coming and swooping, hitting the threes. He's not known for a 3-point shooter. He shot 3 for 6 last night. And I like the way Derrick Rose shoot, because he get up on that jump, he raises up and he hit that shot, you know what I'm saying? And he go over people, you know what I'm saying? Derrick Rose, and he can go to 6-man. And I like that he chose to come off the bench, because the bench need that. The bench need that. Derrick Rose scored 28 points last night? 28 points last night? 29 minutes? That was damn near a point per minute. Well, he had 28 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, went 11 for 20 from the field goal, shot 3 for 6 from downtown, 3 for 3 from the free throw line. That was like back to the future. That was like vintage Derrick Rose. The only thing he didn't do last night was dunk the ball. That crazy. Yo, you remember that crazy dunk he caught us in the playoffs? You know what I'm saying? But Derrick Rose was looking fantastic. He's like that secret that everybody know about but can't stop. This is why I'm saying we can go to the third round this year. You know what I'm saying? We got bumped down the first round, but we can go to the third round this year. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, I know I got a little excited. Some of y'all might think I'm way out of it, like I must be smoking something to think the Knicks can make it that far. But yo, the way the Knicks showed resilience last night and came back from a 19-point deficit, come on, especially when we blew that team out the week before. We blew that team out, and that's probably what led to that. But everybody quickly got foul trouble. Yo, but Grimes played a very important part because, like I said in my last video, the Knicks have to work on that interior defense. And once Grimes got in there, he stopped Dinwiddie, he stopped the point guard, he stopped them from getting into that paint. And that's what really led us back into the victory. Mitchell Robinson started getting accustomed to the weight, playing a little bit more, but you could see he was gassed. But like I said, Julius Randle is going to get us to the promised land. Derrick Rose is going to be that guy off the bench. Hopefully he get the six-man award this year. But them two dudes right there, they're going to get us somewhere. I'm telling you. All right, y'all. With that being said, I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy. God bless, and peace.